We're here in Red Bank, New Jersey. I'm Michael Artis. This is Foo. And Foo has a 1966 GTO. Done a little bit of work to it?
Yeah, I built the car 20 years ago.
20 years ago, and it was stock, I imagine.
The car was stock. I built the engine for it. Took me a year to build the engine. It's 800 horsepower, 421.
Ooh.
Making 5 pounds of boost on 93 octane.
Supercharger.
Supercharged, 871.
When you do this, a lot of guys who are purists are going to say, but you cut a hole in the hood.
Yeah, but I didn't cut a hole in the GTO hood. I cut a hole in Le Mans hood.
There you go. So you have the GTO hood.
I had the GTO hood.
Okay. Walk me through the car. What else have you done to it?
Well, it's got a 5-speed transmission in it. It's got a Dana 60 in it with 410 gears in it.
Yeah.
Like I said, she basically makes 800 horsepower on 93 octane on 5 pounds of boost.
Ooh. And so you're burning about 3 miles to the gallon?
Getting about 3 miles to the gallon. Or what everybody sells, 3 smiles to the gallon.
I like that. 3 smiles to the gallon. Now, what made you do this?
It was something I was doing that I had on my mind since high school. I've always been a Pontiac guy, and I wanted a supercharged Pontiac.
Are you sad Pontiac doesn't exist as a brand anymore?
Yeah, I am, because they had some really nice cars.
They really did, but the last batch of cars, like the last GTO was terrible.
That was a disgrace.
It was.
Yeah, they should have made a retro GTO like they did with the Camaro.
I agree 100%. But this is beautiful. Why 66? I hear 69 is the best year.
Well, 66, because that was the year I was born.
There you go. But I think, when you look at the different ones, right? The 66 is a little bit bigger than the 69 or the 70. It also is a squarer car, which is kind of like, this is kind of the beginning of the muscle cars.
Right. Well, this body, they call it the Coke bottle body.
Yeah.
Because it had the Coke bottle look to it.
Did it have red seats, or you put that in?
No, actually, yeah, it did. It had a red interior in it.
Is this your only car, or you got a collection of cars?
I got a couple of cars, but they're all newer ones.
What do you got?
I got a 2017 Cadillac ATS-V.
Nice.
Twin turbo, one of 140 built with a 6-speed in it.
Ooh.
I got a 2018 Silverado, and
Silverado's nice as well.
yeah, I like my Silverado.
So this car you could race and then put the body in the trunk, right?
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Now, what do? You just take it to shows, or you actually drive the car?
I drive it. I drive it as much as I can. I built it to drive it. I built it to enjoy it.
Well, it's awesome. How long did it take you to restore?
It took me 5 years to build the car.
Could you start it up for us?
Sure.
Okay. I can't wait to hear this. That is remarkable.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, and it was a joy to build.
Yes, I can imagine. A labor of love, for sure.
That's for sure. Okay, so I left the interior stock other than the custom dashboard, added a 5-speed Richmond transmission, and it's a factory metallic red interior, which was rare.
Was this a manual when you got it, or?
Yeah, this was a factory 4-speed car.
Nice, and you made it a 5.
It's a 5 now. I had 2 6-speeds, but I destroyed those transmissions.
Apparently, you've done a good deal of work to it and continue to. How about the seats? They look gorgeous and pristine. Have you redone them, or?
Yeah, the whole interior was redone. It's actually a factory power seat car, factory air conditioning car.
What are the toggle switches for?
The 3 toggle switch, one's for the fuel pump, the 2 are for the cooling fans.
Beautiful. And the gauges are not stock?
No, the gauges are auto meters, pro comps. I eliminated the radio because I needed the room for the other 3 gauges.
I think it's interesting that you did things like that aren't stock, because it's, you made it your own.
Right.
And it's funny, like, this would have been some kind of fake wood, and it's kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
I don't like the fake wood.
No, this one, actually, I think it was 67 came with the laminated wood dashboard. 66 had, I think it was just black dash.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Look at that engine.
Now, guys,
So first
I'm
of
sorry
all-
it's not clean, but just because it's not clean doesn't mean it's not mean.
It looks like it's used, which is important.
Well, I put 8,000 miles on it since I built it.
Wow. Now you said, what would this car be worth today do you feel? What's it worth, and then what would it be worth if it was stock?
If it was a bone stock numbers matching car, probably be worth about 50, 55.
Okay. And what do you think it's worth in the condition it's in?
Well, it's hard to say. When I built the car, I put $80,000 into it.
Ooh.
I have $30,000 into the engine alone,
Wow.
and that's me doing the work.
And so the problem with selling a car like this is it's only worth what somebody's willing to pay for
Exactly.
it. And so you have to find somebody who wants this as opposed to a stock car. But to me, this is cool, and I like the idea of driving it. So,
Yeah, well,
you know,
I built it to drive it.
Yeah.
It's not a trailer queen.
it's beautiful. See, I'm with you. You got to drive the cars.
Yeah. Well, I got relatives in Canada. They build all beautiful cars. The cars are unbelievable. They drive them to Lake George.
That's what you got to do.
They don't want them in the trailers.
You can't. You can't. You ever been to the Concours d'Elegance in Greenwich?
No, never.
The nice thing about that show too is that everybody drives the cars there, so you'll see the most ridiculous exotic cars you've ever seen. They have a guy there who's got a custom-built Ferrari, comes every year, Jim Glickenhaus.
Okay.
But the guy drives it there.
Yeah, it makes no sense to have these cars and let them sit in the garage.
Exactly.
If they're one-off car, yeah, I can see it because they're rare.
Yeah.
But, you know, a production car, build it, enjoy it, drive the hell out of it.
This is my son Jack. He's 8. What do you think,
Jack,
Jack?
did we scare you?
That noise definitely scared me, but this car is awesome.
You want to drive it home?
Kind of, yeah.
Well, here, write the check.
No, I don't think Foo's parting with the car ever again.
No, I let loose once, not again.
Well, thank you so much.
Well,
Congratulations
thank you. It's been a
and good luck.
You too. Have a great day.
Thank you, and keep watching. We got a lot more coming right at you.
Everybody, enjoy the show.